Hi, this is Jamel with Recherche Kennels in Statesville, North Carolina. I'm so excited to introduce an absolutely stunning Cavapoo boy we have for sale that we are calling Pistol. Pistol is Mr. Black of Tabby and Spurgeon's litter. He was born July 9th, so he's had hundreds of hours of training. We know his personality very well. His Recherche score is 767, 7 being that he is dependent. He loves people. He loves to give kisses. I have to ignore him because he would kiss me to death. He's so affectionate, so loving. He does this to a perfect stranger. If you came here, sat in his lap, looked at him, he would do that to you right away. He loves everybody and anybody. He's very social. He's not super needy though. He can handle being by himself, but he definitely loves people. Activity-wise, he's very balanced. He's slightly outgoing. He's not hyper. He is not high energy, but he's also not a lump of log. He has a near perfect balanced energy level right there, middle of the road, slightly more outgoing. And then he's confident. If there's a weakness of Cavapoos and Cavaliers is that they can be shy and timid. He is not shy, not timid. He's doing exceptional in his training and is just absolutely doing great. Size-wise, we don't think he's going to be that big. We're estimating him to be 14. We put up to 20 pounds, but most likely he's going to be closer to that 14-pound mark. His mom is 18 pounds. His dad is only 15 pounds, but he's kind of the smaller boy in his litter. He is not big. He's beautiful though. Cavapoos are our most popular breed because they have that incredible Cavalier King Charles Spaniel in them, but then they have the poodles, so they live a lot longer. They hardly shed at all. They're smaller. He'll be able to fly in cabin his whole life. If you ever travel with him, you don't need to crate him or put him in a kennel because he's going to be small enough to fly in cabin. He's a sweetheart, just a beautiful boy, and we're so excited to list him for sale. Now he's able to go home after graduating Master's Program Plus, which is training till 5 months of age, which is December 9th, or Doggy Doctorate, training till 6 months of age, which is January 9th, or Doggy Double Doctorate, which is training till 7 months of age, which is February 9th. Now we're very flexible with those dates, so if you want to get in between those training programs, you can definitely do that. We prorate the price so you can get them at the date that works best for you, and not at those exact dates. We know Christmas falls between there. If you scroll down, you're going to see pictures of both parents, Tabitha and Spurgeon. If you click on those pictures, a video will play where we summarize the parents. We talk all about their health clearances, their personalities, their pedigrees. You're going to notice there's two things that make us different from any other breeder of Cavapoos in the world. The first thing is the quality of our parents. You'll notice that both parents were imported in from Europe. These are not America's healthiest Cavaliers and Poodles. These are the world's healthiest. They come from generations of show champions and health clearances. You won't find another Cavapoo breeder even close with the quality, with the health clearances, with the pedigrees. The second thing that makes us different is that we train every one of our puppies. That's why we care so much about their health. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to summarize our Puppy Training Institute, and I'm going to show off Pistol in training so you can see his personality, see how well he's doing in training. Then I'm going to come back and let you know what you need to do to reserve him. Our Puppy Training Institute has 4 core areas. There's a couple areas that are very visible that we're going to show you on camera with the puppy that's for sale. Some of the areas are a little bit more difficult, but the one area that's very visible to show is outside training, and the big part of that is leash training. Puppies love the pull, love the tug, love the cut in front of you, and so we train them to walk on our left side. We train them that when we stop walking, they do what's called an auto sit. That's where they automatically sit without being told, without having any hand signals. They automatically sit. That it builds respect and focus on you. A couple other areas in outside training it's a little bit harder to show is car training, and then also swim training when the weather's warmer. The second area that's very visible is obedience training. All of our trainers are certified dog trainers that's been training dogs for years. They know what they're doing. They're all certified. They all can do Canine Good Citizen. They're all very good trainers, and we work on the obedience commands of sit, down, stay, come, place, kennel, and they are trained extensively in all these areas. Now we have 3 different communication tools we use with the puppies. We use hand signals, we use words, and then we use the training lead that we will provide you. And so as they get older, they get better and better. They can hold their stay longer, they can hold their place longer, they can hold their kennel longer. They can do it with both hand signals and words only, and so they get better and better. The place is when they jump up on the Kuranda cot. You will definitely want to buy a Kuranda cot because that allows the transition for our training to go to you. It's a wonderful command. When we say kennel, they go into their kennel on their own volition. We typically keep the door open, especially as they get older. and we train them. They cannot leave the kennel or really any other door until they are released. The two other areas that's a little bit more difficult that we're going to show you just generic dogs going through this. The one area is house training. We actually spend more time in house training than all the other areas combined. That's about 2/3 of the training. And this is where we work on the most important area of potty training. Of course, we're training them not to use the restroom inside and the signal eventually to go outside. A puppy at 12 weeks of age can typically hold the restroom about 1 hour during the day, whereas a puppy at 6 months can do 4 hours. The same thing is with crate training. We train them to sleep at night in their crate, eat in their crate. And a 12-week-old can typically sleep around 4 to 5 hours without having to be let out. And a 6-month-old, it's 6 to 10 hours. So obviously the longer they're in training, the longer they can be crate trained. We also, though, while they're in house training, we train them not to jump up on us, not to chew things in the house, not to bite our hands. It's very extensive. And then the last area is socialization training. Many people worry about getting a trained or older puppy is that they won't bond. Well, because of our socialization program, our puppies bond very quickly. In fact, we've never had a client complain about that. And so in our socialization, we're training them not to be afraid of thunderstorms. We're training them not to be afraid of the hair dryer, of the blow dryer, of a vacuum cleaner. We have a TV in our puppy training area, in our house training area, where we're socializing them. They go on field trips when they get older. We work extensively on them being handled. We have 20+ people that work for us, so these puppies are handled by multiple people and they're socialized extensively. That is our Puppy Training Institute. Now, if you're interested in this puppy, read through this entire page. If you scroll to the bottom, you'll see pictures that we just took. Right above the pictures are the prices for each training level. Now, some people do have a hard time finding the prices, so in this video, we're going to show you where prices are found on a typical page. But the prices you see in this video may not be this exact puppy. You do need to look at their page. And then right below this video is a link that says, click here to fill out puppy application. Click on the link, fill it out. We will respond to you within 24 hours. Thank you so much for taking time to watch this video of Pistol. Again, that's Mr. Black of Tabitha and Spurgeon's litter. Thank you so much, and God bless.